6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Pakistan and China have expressed firm resolve to continue working together for realizing shared objectives of CPAC. Islamabad and Beijing have signed 6 agreements and MOUs to further strengthen bilateral cooperation. 5,000 megawatt of electricity has been added in national grid over last 15 months. 7-day anti-polio drive will start in Balochistan tomorrow. Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred a Kashmiri youth in Jammu district. OIC Secretary General has called upon Danish authorities to prevent a recurrence of disrespect towards the Holy Quran and Islamic symbols. And now the news in details. Pakistan and China have expressed their firm resolve to continue working together for realizing the shared objectives of CPAC. The understanding to this effect was reached during a meeting between visiting Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif in Islamabad today. During the meeting, the two sides exchanged views on several aspects of bilateral relations, including CPAC and bilateral economic and financial cooperation. The two countries also agreed on the centrality of CPAC for Pakistan's socio-economic development. The Prime Minister, appreciating China's support for Pakistan's economic development, observed that as strategic partners and trusted friends, the two countries have always stood by each other in difficult times. Speaking on the occasion, the Chinese Vice Premier conveyed President Xi Jinping's message of China's firm support to Pakistan's prosperity and development. He underlined that Pak-China friendship is unique and has withstood the vicissitudes of time due to deep fraternal ties between the people of two nations. He Lifeng reiterated that as an iron brother and strategic partner, China would continue its existing economic and financial support to Pakistan. Welcoming Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's vision for deepening bilateral trade and investment ties, the Vice Premier conveyed China's willingness to enhance Pakistan's agro and food exports to Beijing. Pakistan and China have signed 6 agreements and MOUs to further strengthen bilateral cooperation. The signing ceremony was witnessed by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the visiting Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng in Islamabad today. According to these agreements and MOUs, Pakistan and China agreed to establish an experts exchange mechanism within the framework of CPAC and export of dried chilies from Pakistan to China. Both sides also signed feasibility study of realignment of Karakoram Highway Phase 2 project and an MOU on industrial workers exchange program, besides expressing keen interest to complete the strategic ML1 project. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said second phase of the CPAC is being started, which will envisage investments in various sectors including agriculture and information technology. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar says economic and diplomatic ties between Pakistan and China will touch new heights in the time to come. Addressing the opening ceremony of the Bank of China Islamabad branch today, he pointed out that China has always supported Pakistan during difficult times and at the world forums. The Finance Minister said Pakistan is largely out of turbulent phase. One of the rating agencies has also upgraded Pakistan. Alluding to CPAC, the Finance Minister said work has been fast-tracked on the corridor project. President Dr. Arif Alvi conferred Hilal-e-Pakistan on the visiting Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng, recognizing his services for Pakistan-China friendship. A special award investiture ceremony in this regard was held at Aiwan-e-Sadr in Islamabad today. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, Chairman Senate Speaker National Assembly, federal ministers and services chiefs also attended the ceremony. This is Radio Pakistan. Minister for Power Khurram Dastagir says 5,063 megawatt of electricity has been added to the national grid over the last 15 months by the coalition government. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said due to the enhancement in electricity generation capacity, the power supply situation has significantly improved during this summer season. The minister said a project for import of 100 megawatt of electricity from Iran for Gwadar has also been inaugurated. Khurram Dastagir said that Thar Mitiari transmission the line has been operationalized for supply of electricity from Thar coal projects. He further said investment in solar power projects will be offered to Gulf countries this week. Responding to a question, the minister clarified that no increase has been made in the power tariff of those who use less than 200 units per month. The Pakistan Minerals Summit is going to be held in Islamabad tomorrow to explore and capitalize vast potential of the mining and minerals industry in the country. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, Minister of State for Petroleum Dr. Musaddiq Malik said a comprehensive policy regarding mines and minerals will be devised after taking all stakeholders into confidence. Musaddiq Malik said the government has also planned to go from red tape to red carpet to end red tapeism in implementation of the development projects. 7-day anti-polio drive will start from tomorrow in Balochistan. During the drive, more than 2.5 million children up to 5 years of age will be administered anti-polio drops. For this purpose, more than 11,000 teams have been constituted which would administer drops to the children during door-to-door drive. India is deploying a highly trained Central Reserve Police Forces Commando Battalion for resolute action known as Cobra in occupied Jammu and Kashmir to vehemently crush the ongoing freedom struggle in the territory. The Commando Battalion has been specially trained for jungle warfare. Meanwhile, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred a Kashmiri youth in Jammu district. The youth was martyred by troops during an operation in Arnia area of the district. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference General Secretary Molvi Bashir Ahmed Irfani, in a statement issued in Srinagar, said the Kashmiris, defying all Indian brutalities, would observe 5th August as Black Day to give a clear message to New Delhi that they reject its illegal occupation of their homeland. On 5th August 2019, Modi government had illegally repealed the special status of Jammu and Kashmir and put territory under strict military siege. OIC Secretary General Hussein Brahim Taha has called upon the Danish authorities to take necessary measures to prevent recurrence of disrespect towards the Holy Quran and Islamic symbols. Talking to Danish Minister for Foreign Affairs Lars Rasmussen via phone today, he expressed concerns about recurrence of such incidents. Danish Minister of Foreign Affairs said that his country's government has condemned and denounced disrespect towards the Holy Quran and expressed their strong disapproval of such actions. He further said that the government is examining the matter with great concern, emphasizing Denmark's commitment to maintaining friendly relations and cooperation with the OIC member states. Fighting at a Palestinian refugee camp in Lebanon, which left at least 9 people dead and several others injured, continued today. The clashes at Hilway camp broke out between Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas's Fatah movement and rival Islamist groups. And finally, the weather. Hot and humid weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind and thunder shower is expected at scattered places in Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, northeast Balochistan, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. Heavy falls are likely to occur in northeast Balochistan and central and south Punjab during the forecast period. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Pakistan and China have expressed firm resolve to continue working together for realizing shared objectives of CPEC. Islamabad and Beijing have signed 6 agreements and MOUs to further strengthen bilateral cooperation. 5,000 megawatt of electricity has been added in national grid over last 15 months. 7-day anti-polio drive will start in Balochistan tomorrow. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.